Uh, I would like a bell because I'd like to say at least a month and a half ago, I came on here and I said something, and you could tell the comments people really didn't understand what I was saying. I don't care how the rest of this series plays out. This is what I said one of the last times I spoke on here. The moment Coach Ime Udoka was hired by the Boston Celtics, he became a top three coach in the NBA. And people did not understand that. You're seeing it live in your face, and you've been seeing it. Don't wait for these talk shows to tell you what you're witnessing. There is and this is what I actually appreciate. It appears with his hiring, I'm going to argue he's arguably the best coach that's been hired in the I don't know however many years. Who's definitely the best first time coach who's been hired since Tyronn Lue. Uh, there may be a resurgence to the importance of coaching in the NBA again, because this man is ready and he has his team prepared regardless of who's healthy, who's not healthy, where they're playing, what the situation is, whether they're down, whether they're up. That man needs his flowers, and it's an indictment on all of these NBA organizations. It's an indictment on the Nets. It's an indictment on the Sixers. That man should not have had an assistant coaching position with either of those teams. That man should have been a head coach years ago.
Absolutely agree. And I also want to add in here, Jay, shame on San Antonio for letting him leave.
Whoa!
Now I'm not going to disagree
Wait a
with you,
minute.
because let me say this for anybody who thinks what Chris is saying is blasphemous. You don't know Coach Udoka's pedigree. Coach Pop will tell you when Coach Udoka was on the staff in San Antonio, Coach Udoka is the one who was doing the game planning, offense and defense, not Coach Pop. And Coach Pop will tell you that. That man has had that pedigree for years now.
Years.
Most of the NBA have no idea about his pedigree, so you're seeing it play out live
Never
in your
let this
face.
go on.
Don't worry, Damo. I'm gonna get
Bro,
to
he's
you.
been game planning for the Spurs since at
You gonna
least
you gonna allow
2016,
this?
2017.
Yes, I'm the one who started it.
I'm not saying that you don't. No, you know.
See, I'm gonna get to
Yo,
you. You'll be able to reply.
let me
I've
get
got.
back in line. I'm gonna mute
Boy,
up.
you let Becky
Put my
Hammond
hand
and
back
Ime
in.
Udoka leave
I
your
apologize.
opponent? That is
Oh,
nasty.
damn, man! Why you gotta bring up Becky Hammond too? That's just mean. I
Wait,
want.
she's still
You know
around though.
my
Like I
bad.
haven't heard of her in a long time.
She's coaching the Aces to
Coach
like
the
up
Aces, and they doing
NBA.
great.
Did you just say you ain't? Oh,
See,
man.
you know what? I was
Jesus,
about
man.
to go to him too because he's a Celtics fan, and now I got to give him a timeout. Jeez.
Thank you.
Yo, Chris, shout out
You
to
said you ain't
everybody
heard of
though,
her.
man.
What?
Celtics fans appreciate Coach Udoka. Y'all got a real one, and he got one of the baddest chicks in the game, born in Brooklyn.
There you go. I'm gonna give you a point for that too. Bakar, you're on a 5-minute timeout because that was just unacceptable.
Oh, wait, that was Bakari that said that?
Yep.
I think you should get a pass. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Nah, bro. I'm sorry. That's Becky Hammond.
No pass there.
Okay. Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right.
Well, I was gonna go to him because he's a Celtics fan, but like now he's got a 5-minute timeout. We're gonna go to Thor. What's up, man? How you doing?
What's up, man? How you guys doing? You good? Yeah. Thanks for the invitation, man. Much appreciated.
I'm doing great. What you think from game one, man?
It feels like the game one for me that I've been watching as a neutral. It is very interesting that the Celtic at a slow start, even though Steph Curry getting some shots, and I'm just surprised the way that the fourth quarter end, because I cannot believe how the Warriors choked it that one out, and I feel like you have to give credit to Ime Udoka. I think what the previous guy said earlier about Ime Udoka has got this heritage from Popovich, and I think he's been underappreciated by some of the coaches in the NBA, and I think he needs to give credit a lot because what he did in the fourth quarter was immense. And don't be surprised if you can see that Draymond was exposed last night. He's a great leader, the heart of that defense, but I feel like it's a bit of a crime that he hasn't got better offensively. And I said this on one of the streams a couple of months ago that the Warriors they don't need Draymond to score 20 points a night, but I just think that he can hide some shots. And at the moment, I think Celtics are better than the Warriors, but I will not be surprised if the Warriors can come back for the game too. And if you're the Warriors fan, you saw the game last night, you feel a bit disgusted because it's like, how on earth you had like double-digit lead and then you literally bottled about 20+ point lead. It doesn't make any sense. But big up to the Celtics. Even though I'm a Laker fan, I don't want to see the Celtics win their 18, but you have to give credit to them. Unfortunately, they done well.
You actually in Jakarta?
No, bro, no.
I was just checking. I've been there once when I went out to Mali or Bali. Padma Resort was where we stayed. It was my friend's wedding. Go ahead, man. What you got?
Did you say Mali, Chris?
Yeah,
that's in Africa.
No, I said Bali.
Okay. Bali, got you.
Yeah. What's up? Like, I'm over here trying to do 5 things at once, man. Leave me alone.
No, I'm done. I think
I'm ready.
That was the Paris, not you. That was the Paris. Paris is over here being Paris. And Damo's just mad because I'm still making him wait after giving out first plan. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, you've heard the voice. You love to hate. You love to follow. That's my man Cash, aka Bad Guy. Bad Guy. Good morning. The floor is yours.
Yo, what's up, man?
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. I slept like a baby in a weighted blanket.
Sensory.
You ever sleep, man?
I never sleep. Sleep is the cousin of death.
Just checking. You sound like
Cash. You got some air freshener, bro?
I ain't hear no bad takes, man. Ime Udoka is the best coach in the NBA. Say it with me, Chris. You don't believe it yet?
Ime Udoka is the second best coach in the NBA.
Who's the best?
Popovich.
Fair, but I think he's better than him. Man, what a masterclass. Man. Was that 40-16 in the fourth quarter?
And Tatum went scoreless on 3 shots.
Hold on, 808. Hold on. It's my take, 808. 40-16? Was that a 17-0 run? Did Klay Thompson get a bucket in garbage time with Bielitsa or something like? Yo, Jordan Poole might be unplayable. I think I said that. I found a spot for him. Right on the bench next to Juan Toscano Anderson. That's where he should be if they want to win. Right next to Juan Toscano Anderson. What a great game. Chris, I saw a leprechaun holding a broom. A leprechaun was holding a broom. I didn't know what it meant. This was like a week ago. Shit, man. This is getting real nasty. All the narratives about Kevin Durant and the back and forth. When Boston win, we're going to push the agenda. They always needed KD. And the man ain't top 10. So how is he going to sniff the top 5? You see, this space is getting nasty, because I do a lot of listening. You see that man clapping down there? That's my man. You got to bring my man up, man. They didn't want him to talk. They tried to censor him last night. That man coached with Ime Udoka, man. I've been a sponge. Man is a 20-year. Man, he go hoop dreams, b-ball. I learned a lot about Udoka from him. Sometimes you just got to learn, man. I tell you what, Jason Tatum has such a bad shooting night. I don't think it gets no worse than that. So it's only up from here. I said the Celtics could have a bad game offensively, they stars, but the defense will keep them in the game. What a game. I'm looking forward to game 2. I don't think that when's the last time you saw the Warriors down 2-0? Utah Jazz second round? Was that 2007?
I was going to say, it's been at least, so it was right before their championship run, I thought. So, what, 06, 07?
They said experience and this and that. Experience. Listen, man. What a debut by Al Horford for his NBA Finals. What a debut. Talk about experience. The man's been waiting for this moment for 15 years. That's how long he had experience. But I'm supposed to be more worried about Jordan Poole. Yo, I rest my mic, man.
I appreciate you, man. How you doing?
We got the broom, dog. We got the brooms in the hand right now. And when, like I said, I'll talk to you more after we go back to Boston 2-0.
All right, I feel you, bad guy. What you got, Jay?
No broom talk, though. Come on, man. No broom
Nah,
talk.
I was Chris. I thought I was.
Chris, bring the hoop doctor up.
Hey, yo, how can Warriors
He got
fans say a 4-game, 5-game
He
sweep?
got a chicken NFT on his picture. Bring the hoop doctor up. I think you're gonna really like him.
I'll get him up here. Go ahead, Jay. What you got?
Nah, I thought I was tweaking because you said Cash was up, and I heard Bad Guy start talking. I was like, "Yo, that's his burner," and I wasn't looking at my phone. I was like, "What the hell?" Yo, Cash sound. Yo, Bad Guy sound. Just Cash. I don't know. Yeah, okay, but it was Bad Guy. All right, so I wasn't tweaking. Cool.
Yeah, we've known each other for a while now. So like when I just said his name, I just need to say Bad Guy. Bakari, you're off the timeout. You got like 90 seconds so I can clear up space because there's more hands up here. I want to say thank you, everybody, as we hit the bottom of the hour. The whole finals here on Hoop Spaces is brought to you by the Pickup Card Game. That is the person to the right of me. It's just a trading card game and its basic formation around the game of basketball, spurred by the inspiration for the love of the game and the love of his nieces and nephews. And, you know, he has an entrepreneurial streak and he created it. The cool part about it is it's already been successful. It was so successful enough that he's going to end up having a busy summer. But it was picked up by Slam Goods, which is part of the Slam magazine. It's their online marketplace. So go check it out at slamgoods.com and pick up a copy. Next up, we'll go to Bakari. He'll get 90 seconds. Then we got C. Diddy. I'll bring some more people up, including the guy Bad Guy wants. And then we're going to start talking some coach speak with JF Cake. And we'll get to Damo, who's just so upset that I lobbed grenades at the San Antonio Spurs this morning, and I'm forcing him to wait. I can hear it. Like he's going off, and he's getting ready to light something up. Bakari, go ahead.
I feel like Cam Newton right now, man. I'm back. You feel me? I'm back. All right. Let me say something. I mean, I turn up.
God damn.
All right. May I speak? All right. Thank you.
Go ahead.
So this game is like an emotional roller coaster for me, man. Like one moment I'm thinking like we're the greatest team in the world. One moment I'm thinking like we're just the main Celtics, the Red Claws. You feel me? So, I mean, Bad Guy is pushing this agenda, even though he's a Sixers fan. It's crazy to me. And I'm saying this series is going to 6 or 7 games. And it could be Warriors in 7. Who knows? Celtics in 7. But all I know is there's no such thing as bruise, man. If this actually happens and Bad Guy is actually spitting, like, Bad Guy's going to host the spaces now. Like, it's no
my
longer...
brother, did they say the same thing about Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving?
They did, but I didn't think so either. I did not think so.
The cards is on the table. That's all we're going to say.
Anything's possible, man. What did KD say? Anything's possible. So if this actually happens, if this is like a 4-game or 5-game series, it's no longer going to be Hoop Spaces. It's going to be Bad Guy Spaces from now on. That's all I got to say.
Dang, like he's booting me at my own shit.
That's what you get for, like, you know what I'm saying, the disrespect I've been having, man. I'm not letting that happen.
What disrespect?
Yo, Chris, listen, man. I just heard for the last week motherfuckers comparing Steph Curry to Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, Isaiah Thomas, Magic Johnson. Like, bro, listen. I ain't trying to hear it no more. I'm really not. I'm not.
Bad Guy Spaces. I like that. There's a nice ring to it.
Exactly, man.
You should be my co-host.
I love this. All right, Bakari, I appreciate you. Next up, you're going to hear C. Diddy, a.k.a. Mr. West, one of the best Orlando Magic fans, if not the only Orlando Magic fan not named Stephen Cameron that comes in here. And we got to give him a shout-out for that because, like, to rep a team is to rep a team. And he's a one-man team like I am. So, you know what? I appreciate that. What's up, Diddy?
Good morning, y'all. Wait, y'all can hear me, right?
Yeah, we got you.
All right, let's see. Oh, now good morning. Shout out to my Magic. I hope we get Pablo, but we not. Honestly, I just got a couple hot takes to get off. They're not really hot takes, but I've been feeling this way for a minute. I just want to say Steph Curry is helping me push my front runner agenda because I don't know, bro. He just plays so different when they're winning versus when they're losing, and I watched him run around, do whatever he wanted for the first 3.5 quarters, and then when Boston made that run, I don't know, he just disappeared. And I also just wanted to state that Klay Thompson, I love him. We got the same birthday, but the man is washed now. And I think Celtics are probably going to win in 6 if the Warriors don't make some adjustments because all the teams they played so far haven't been as big as Boston. And I don't know, they out there struggling. But Steph Curry definitely, I'm pushing that front runner agenda. He got a couple more games to even it out, but just watch how he plays when they win it versus how he plays when they lose it.
Man, Steph is catching hell today.
Certified Florida boy. We was cool just a week ago, man. What happened?
My question, like, because he's catching hell, is like, what more do you want him to do?
No, honestly, it's just because he didn't do anything during that run. Like
because they stopped him.
Yeah, you're not supposed to be getting stopped, Chris.
He did. It's not that he didn't do anything. It's they stopped him from doing stuff. Like there's a difference. Like he doesn't sit on the sideline. Like y'all saw the Photoshop, right? Like the actual picture. He's sitting there with this like look of just disbelief. You don't have that look if you're not doing anything. You have that look when the team locks you the fuck up. He got locked.
And I got one more agenda. Not even agenda. One more thing to say. The Celtics all postseason have been quote unquote shooting too good from 3, and I think it's time we just kind of accept that this team is a really good shooting team, and they're probably gonna continue to shoot very well.
All right, no, appreciate it. Hoop Dreams B-Ball, man, if you want to come on up, just raise your hand so we can get you up here. We got a couple of coaches up here that will probably want to talk some X's and O's. We're going to get to them next. I'll do this now. I'm going to give Damo and Bleed Green some time here so that they can clear this out, and then we're going to move to JFK, and we'll bring up Hoop Dreams so we can get some X's and O's. Prezi and Malia and Joe, y'all will be next up. So we'll go to Bleed Green first, and then we'll go to Damo second.
Good morning, y'all. I'm in a very good mood. I appreciate all the Golden State fans. Y'all have been real gracious. I love how humble y'all fan base is, man. Y'all are real gracious, man. Y'all not delusional at all. I mean, with Steph Curry playing a fucking transcendent game last night, and Jason Tatum maybe playing his.
That wasn't me. I'm so glad he got a phone call.
No, I'm here. I'm denying that. That's getting moved. Please allow me to start over. Shout out to Steve Kerr. Him pulling Andrew Wiggins when he was clamping Jason Tatum, and him pulling Steph Curry when we went on that run and not putting him back in the game. I mean, gotta love the X's and O's that man is putting forth right now. Fantastic job, Steve Kerr. And shout out to Jordan Poole for remaining a cone on defense. I mean, and not producing on the offensive end. That's fantastic. Can y'all let me know, because you just said coaches are in here. I have this theory that Golden State is full of one-way players, and I keep getting a lot of flack from the Warriors fans when I say this, but Steph Curry can't play defense. Jordan Poole can't play defense. Klay Thompson is a shell of himself on the defensive end. Dre can't create offense. Jordan Poole can't create offense. So who on that squad is a two-way player? Now, the Celtics are bringing two-way players 1 through 8. Yes, I'm including.
One phone call sent to.
This is crazy. My wife, my boss. This is crazy.
I think it's because you were about to say that Peyton Pritchard is a two-way player.
What I was about to say was, did y'all see the job that he did on Steph Curry last night? He went 0 for 2. He went 0 for 2 when he was guarding Steph Curry last night. I'm just saying the numbers don't lie. Peyton Pritchard is a two-way player when he can play against a player like Steph Curry that's not going to take advantage of the size. It's a matchup issue. That's what makes Peyton Pritchard that kind of player in this series. I will say, however, Boston has no chance of sweeping, right? So we are going to lose games. I want to put that out there. So please, Celtics fan base, let's calm it down a little bit. They're going to win some games. That's cool. Celtics in 6. We are too big. We're too long. We're going to lean on them for the whole series. Y'all going to have to get 42 minutes a night from Steph. Y'all going to have to get 40 minutes a night from Andrew Wiggins. That's the only way I can see y'all really sticking around in this. We just have too many options, man. Offense, defense, transition. We've got it all. I've been saying this since the beginning of the playoffs, and I've been laughed at since first round. But this is the beginning of the Celtics dynasty. This is a very young, well-built team. We've got money to spend. We're still under the tax. Under the luxury tax. This is going to be a problem for the NBA for the next couple of years. So please buckle up your seatbelts, put your tray tables and seat backs in your upright and locked position, because we taking off, baby. Appreciate your time, Chris. You are a gentleman.
Hey, Chris.
I appreciate it. I am. Thank
Chris,
you.
please keep Bleed Green up here because I want to look into his eyes when I stand
I'm not
over.
going nowhere. I'm right here. I don't duck no smoke. I'm in all the spaces. Please follow me so you can go in all the spaces I'm in, bro. I'm there.
Bleed Green, I'm already
nowhere.
following you. I'm already following you.
All right.
Return the favor.
I've got a better leprechaun picture because it's sitting next to Derek White. And I think y'all will enjoy that. But I put 3 tweets up here, two for actual programming purposes, right? There's Justin Patton stuff. Make sure you go check him out. He's close to 2,000 subs on YouTube. When he does move and has more time, I've already talked before via DM. We're looking to add him to the repertoire to help give some good Celtics coverage for the fan base. Also, brother from another. The reason why Nat isn't here is because she's working, and Peacock has given the Hoopstresses, all of the love that they can, and they are taking over brother from another on Peacock. So make sure you tune in and tap into some of the best women voices that you can listen to here on Spaces and on Twitter. And then, she asked me to put this up here because she said this, in the room and on Twitter. She was struggling on what to pick, but she picked the Warriors in 6. So, she's not backing away from that. She wanted me to tell people because apparently, people like to yell at her. Dama, what you got, man? How you doing? You good?
Chris, first and foremost, God bless Greg Popovich. God bless Becky Hammond. God bless Steve Kerr, who is the crown jewel of the
God bless
Popovich.
Brett Brown too.
God bless Brett Brown, and and you can check my resume. You can check my tweets. You can check my history. God bless Ime Udoka, who I have said for a very long time is one of Pop's best purchases. So that's the first thing I want to say. Chris, I woke up today. I had a really great night, man. As you know, I picked Celtics out of the necessity of my love life. And I woke up this morning to a good morning text. I woke up to it with extra O's in the middle, and it said "sir" with a heart emoji. So I want you to know that was the kind of time I was on this morning. I went and worked out. You feel me? Had a nice long workout. Drunk me a smoothie. It was a really good smoothie. Rolled up my medicine. I'm sitting here watching a Michael B. Jordan movie. That way I can be more motivated to get back in the gym later because that man does entirely too many crunches. Um, Last night, David Stern gave Pop his credit and said that they are running a basketball academy in San Antonio, that they are providing coaches and general managers to the entire league. And that's all we ever want. Spurs fans are watching this finals like a father would watch 2 sons battle it out. Like you remember in football when both the Harbaugh brothers had to coach against each other and their parents was up there with like the mixed match jerseys and shirts and stuff. That's how Spurs trying to watching this finals. Like, man, this is beautiful watching, our descendants go out there and go to war. Obviously Derek White is my personal favorite player in this series just because y'all just got him from us. But Chris, I came up here to actually have like a real, give one real basketball point, but you wanted to be disrespectful. So I want to know what you got against me that you threw off my good vibe and my good morning. That's what I want to know. I want to know what that do something to you. I didn't hit you back in the text. I'm checking our text story. I think I hit you back. I be retweeting the tweets when you DM me. Like what I do, bro? What's going on? Talk to me.
I'm jealous that you get to wake up and possibly partake almost every day in a nice, pleasurable ritual of some herbal tea on your balcony with your medicine every day. You get to
It's the
head
life,
out
Chris.
and get a
My
smoothie.
karma is lovely, Chris.
Yeah, and you go get a smoothie and you just have just this wonderful, daily, life here.
I'm
You get
going to get a manicure later today.
right, like you know what I did. I woke up this morning having to clean a litter box because
I'm
I
drinking
have
my
a little
water. Well,
I
that's
have a
your
little
problem. You got
two-year-old
cats.
mini me who decided to choose a cat over a dog. Right?
Hey, listen.
So
Let me not question your parenting skills, but hey, man, listen. We don't raise cat people around here, Chris.
hey, look, I raise in empowerment. If he wants to learn why not to have a cat, then he's got to learn by experiencing it.
You know what? You did the science there. But let me actually make an actual basketball point, then I'll let this time go because I don't have anything serious to provide this conversation outside of Spurs propaganda. Here's what I will say, though. Like, no lie. I've seen a lot of like stuff on my timeline where people saying Boston can't do that again or Derek White will never play that way again, blase, blase, blase. Here's what I have to say to y'all. This is the finals. They don't have to do that again. Boston never has to win another finals game the way they just won it last night. Derek White never has to have another game like that. Braden Pitcher does never has to play defense that well on Steph Curry for like 5 minutes ever again. Marcus Smart never has to shoot that way. Al Horford never has to shoot that way again. They are 3 games away from an NBA title. And now I'm not saying they're gonna win it. Obviously, I had to pick them out of the survival of my household. And I think this will be a very long series. But let me be clear: this is the finals. They never have to do that again. Like if they do it again, they mess around and actually pull this off. Like what you want from your role players in a situation like this is for them to step up like really one good time. Boston got that game out of them. Now this falls back on Tatum and Brown, who while Brown was productive, he definitely wasn't efficient, and Tatum just couldn't make a shot last game. We'll see what happens in game 2. I'd obviously assume the Warriors are going to bounce back and come back hard. But if you're Boston, man, you're in a really good position right now. Your goal is to split and go back home and have an opportunity to go up 3-1. They've done that part of their job so far. And everyone who's on the timeline and everyone who I've seen in spaces saying, well, that was a throwaway game. You don't get throwaway games in the finals. You go into the finals, you're 4 games away from a title. Ain't no throwaways there. Like that's not how that works. Like